Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been here in a while. I think the last video I put up was like the circus vlog or whatever, so that was super fun. But yeah, as you can see by the title of this video, the title is Boy Bye. And in this video I'm just going to be sharing with you a couple times that boys have just made me say boy bye. Like, boys have really blew me. Like, why? Like, yeah, just be working my nerves. So let me give you a few examples. Some are like but then some are like crazy. So the first one, this isn't about anybody specific, but I hate when guys hit me up and the conversation is dry. Like, why? Like, you wanted this, like you initiated this, but here we are with dry conversation. And it's like, I'm a great conversationalist if you give me something to conversate about, you know? Like, come on. Like, don't hit me up like, it'll be like, hey beautiful, how you doing, or whatever, and I'm like, I'm good, thanks for asking, how are you? And then they're like, good. What am I supposed to do with that, sir? What am I supposed to do with that? You better say something. Good. How's your day been? You know, something. Don't just leave me with good. You know, you have to answer and then continue on with something. You know, shoot, for all I know, be like, good, how you liking this summer weather? Something like that, so I can tell you that I'm completely disgusted with it. But don't just hit me with good if you're the one who initiated the conversation, because even though you initiated it, I'm going to start feeling like I'm bothering you because you hardly responding to me. You feel me? Like, conversation is give and take. Like, come on now. Like, do better. Do better. And I don't care how cute you are. Like, if you hit me up with dry conversation, this is why I don't reply to most of y'all, because the conversation is dry. Like, I'm not about to be, you know, busting my butt over here trying to keep the conversation going when I really don't even want to have this conversation because you're being dry, you know? Do better. Do better. Okay. Oh, so these first two stories are about like Snapchat. These are like really short, but like I had got like a lot of new people adding me on Snapchat because I added myself in like this little, well, I didn't add myself in the Snapchat party, but I just added a picture in the Snapchat party. So like a lot of people was adding me and stuff. So, and I was also adding people like cute dudes or whatever. I'm like, oh look, you cute, I want to look at you, that's it. I ain't gonna say nothing because I scared. Okay. So all of that was happening. So this guy messages me or whatever, and he's like, oh, like, where you from or whatever. So I tell him, and he was like, damn, I was just there. Why the disappointment, sir? It's not like if you were here and I knew it, we were going to link or chill. Like, who cares? Not me. And I don't mean to sound mean, but like, really, who cares? Like, and if you're watching this video, then sorry. The next dude, he was messaging me or whatever, and then he was like, where you from? I tell him, and then he like, come to Atlanta. For who? For what? For why? No. What was I like? And be realistic. Like, we only sent like 5 messages all together total. Like, what if I would have been like, all right, when? Like, then I would have been a thought. If I would have been like, all right, when? I'm down there. Like, no, boy, I can see if we've been talking for like forever, or like even if you joking and saying that, like, you could have said something else. Like, let's be real. Make me want to come to Atlanta. Don't be like, oh, come to Atlanta. Like, I'm all right, I'm there, bet. Like, no. Okay, oh my god, this guy got himself blocked. I don't like blocking, like, blocking people. I don't get joy out of that. Like, I don't block people, like, unless they take it to the extreme. This guy. So I posted a quote pic on Instagram, and it was like, when you ask a guy why he likes you and he says, I don't know, you just different, you know, like, what's different about me? So I posted that or whatever, and this guy comments, and he's like, maybe he just don't know how to express himself. And then I'm just, you know, joking back. I'm just like, well, he need to try to do better than, I don't know, you different. You just different, you know. You can say that to anybody. Like, what's different about me? Go into detail. Tell me how you really feel. Like, don't be fake. Oh, you just different. Like, boy, get out my face. You're not different because you're saying that. So, after I said this, do you know what this boy responded? Wait for it. Wait for it. He said, you're an asshole. Mind you, I've never spoken to this boy ever a day in my life. We follow each other. I didn't really like his pictures. He liked my pictures, you know. But I'm an asshole because that's what I said. So I'm like, and you're rude as fuck, okay? And he's like, oh, and you're cute as fuck. So what's up? You really just called me out of my name and then expected me to be like, oh, you think I'm cute? Like, thank you so much. Like, slide in my DMs. Like, when we get married, when we having these kids, like, what you want to stay in? A mansion, a condo, a apartment? Like, what? Whose man's is this? Whose man's is you? Whose man? Like, you're not my man. You're never going to be my, like, what? So then I said something after that, like, how you gonna just cuss me out or whatever, da-da-da. He was like, oh, well, I was just playing or whatever. I'm like, well, joking, when people are joking, it literally ends in, I mean, not literally, but it's, most of the time it ends in LOL, LMAO, or JKJP, but you don't even know me, so you can't even joke with me like that, calling me out of my name. Like, I don't know what these other females be doing, but what? I was shook when he was like, and you're cute as fuck. Like, boy, if you don't stop. So then we're going back and forth on my post. Then he's like, give me your number so we can discuss it. I looked up a rejection hotline. To be honest, I commented it. He was like, oh, that's not your number, da-da-da. So I just stopped commenting, and I'm like, I'm not about to keep entertaining him because it's what he want. And then later that day, I think it was, he DM'd me talking about, hey, babe, or something like that. Like, now you're just doing too much. Like, I tried to ignore you, you know. I just wanted you to be able to, like, enjoy my selfies or whatever, my content, you know, my dazzling personality. But you don't get that anymore. I'm going to take your privilege away. So now you're blocked. You know, so go DM somebody else because I want you out of my DMs. Like, you're just being rude now. Like, how are you going to cuss me out, call me all the way out of my name, and then say, oh, you're cute? Like, what? What? Why? Why? So there was that. Then there was this other guy who probably cussed me out if he sees this. I don't know. So I was DMing this guy on Instagram. I thought, you know, he's alright, you know. We're talking or whatever, and then religion comes into play. And he's like this full-blown Christian, like, not the Christians that, like, you know, they're happy with being Christians. They mind their business. They respect what other people, you know, believe in. Not that kind of Christian. He was one of them that tried to convert you. I told him I was spiritual, and he just like, oh, like, why are you like that, da 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 da, questioning me or whatever. So then he was like, can I call you? And I'm like, yeah, but I do not want to talk about Christianity or spirituality. I don't want to talk about that. Like, can we talk about something else? Like, you know, I get on the phone, that's all we talk about. Dude, that's all he talk about, because I'm just listening like, this is wild. Like, he's trying to convert me right now. Like, I did not say I worship Satan. I didn't say I believe in Satan. I said I am spiritual. So let that be. You know, I'm not out here murdering people, doing anything bad. I'm staying in my lane. I'm being the best person I can be. I'm being a nice person with, you know, trying to keep good vibes and stuff, but you trying to convert me, like, for what? Like, I'm not Satan. Well, I can see if I was out here like gang banging, da da da, like, yeah, I'm Satan, like, I love him, da 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 da. And then he like, well, you really need to come over to this side, child. Like, we're the same age, like. And then he just kept questioning why I'm spiritual, which was really irritating to me, you know. Like, oh, why do you believe in that? And then every time I would say something, he would go back on it. Well, God, da 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 da. Like, dude, let me be. Like, bruh, like, I don't care what you're saying right now. Once we get off the phone, I'm not gonna be like, you know what? He has some good points. I'm about to go praise the Lord in church Sunday. Like, no, I don't believe that you have to go to church every Sunday to be, you know, a good person. Like, I'm spiritual. I'm not an atheist. I'm not any of that. So like, let it be, bruh. You know, that was like the weirdest thing. Then he was like telling me stuff about how he knows stuff. It was weird. It was very weird. Okay, I was like, oh yeah, won't be dating you, won't be talking to you ever again, because you're weird, bro. You're weird. Like, if you see this shit, you're weird. Like, if you want to like DM me or comment down below cussing me out, I'm sorry, but you're weird. Now these last two are from Tinder. Okay, Tinder. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, it's Tinder, Jordan. Like, what do you expect? Well, I expect for humans to be decent human beings and not ask me crazy stuff. Okay. So this one guy is just quick, and then I have another like one that's like not so short, and it just blew me. Okay. So this one guy, we matched or whatever. I thought he was like so cute, and then his first message to me was, would you like to sit on my face? Was he expecting me to say yes? Like, what's your address? I know I don't know you. I know you could be an ex-murderer. I know you could be a 65-year-old man. I know you could be a 40-year-old obese woman. But yes, please, I would love that. Give me your address and I'll be on my way. I'll Uber there. Uber everywhere? Pre-rolls in my Vips. Skirt, skirt. No.
So I cussed him out, and I'm not because you're just being disrespectful at this point. In my bio, I had respectfully, you know, and I don't do that with my bio. Just like, be a decent human being. Like, don't hit me up there.
I could see if I was half naked in my pics, you know, saying I'm a freak, all of this. Do that, by all means. But if I'm not doing none of that, like,
don't come at me like that, bro. Like, don't do that.
like, no, like, that just irks my nerves, bro. I'm not a piece of meat. I am a human being with feelings and emotions and thoughts, you know, and I deserve respect. Okay, this last guy. So this last guy, it was weird. Like, I met him on, was it Tinder? Or it was another like dating website. Like, I'm not on any of those today, but you know, I download Tinder again tomorrow. I don't know. But I met him on one of those websites, and we're talking, but we're like, we never talk on the phone. This is not a catfish store, by the way. Never talk on the phone. We always text. Like, I think we text like every day, maybe. I don't know. But I thought I liked him. I don't know why I thought I liked him. Maybe because he was the only one giving me attention at that moment. Like, he was literally the only one. So we're talking or whatever, and then I was at a place one time, and I was like, oh, you should come or whatever. He's like, I wasn't invited, da da da. And then he never, like, he didn't come. But I'm still talking to him or whatever. He's a little weird, but I'm like, oh, I like him, even though he was the only one I was talking to. So of course I'm gonna think I like him or whatever. So he told me, let's say he told me his name was Earl, right? He told me his name was Earl. So this is months later. You know, this happened the other day. We follow each other on Snapchat. Now, I was wondering why his Snapchat name was a certain name and it didn't go with Earl. It didn't go with Earl at all. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's a rapper. Maybe he looked up to somebody, you know, I don't know. So he, so I hadn't talked to him in a month, so I was just bored watching everybody snap, so I watched his snap. And he was like, go follow me on Instagram. So, you know, me just being nosy, I just go on there. Like, I ain't about to follow him or nothing, because, like, I don't care about homeboy. Like, it's like, whatever. Because you was playing games. Like, if you want to see me, you going to see me flat out. So I go to his page, and he has his full name, you know, where the name's supposed to go. And it's not Earl. He told me his name was Earl, and his name was Maurice. That's close to the names, you know, the real names. Like, boy, you're not even that cute to be lying about your name. What? I was like, bruh, like, I text my friends tomorrow. I'm like, girl, like, tell me why Earl just lied about his name. His real name was Maurice. Like, and she was like, yeah, dudes do that. But I'm like, I'm not even saying it's okay for a cute dude to do a cute dude to do it. But like, I can't even see if a cute dude do it, because it's just like, dude, you're not that relevant to be not telling me your name. Like, and you don't even have a girlfriend. You're lame for real. Like, that whole thing you did was like lame. Like, I don't know. I just found that funny. Like, you really lied about your name, and I found out months later. Like, oh, you think you that shit popping? You think you do what you want when you popping or whatever? Okay, so that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, give it a thumbs up. I might turn this into a series, because boys are constantly getting on my last nerves. I tell you, okay? But that's all for this video, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.